Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Janmashtami vlog for you all friends, and this was celebrated at ISKCON Temple, Kharghar. The Kharghar ISKCON Temple is a new temple, but the celebration didn't look as though it was new because people were celebrating even before this temple came up when it was a small structure. Now when it's a full-fledged temple, the celebration just doubled and people were lost in Bhakti Yoga. They were dancing, singing, the bhajans were full of divinity and Lord Krishna was decorated so beautifully and we could not stop ourselves from dancing. Like it is said in the Karma Yoga of Bhagavad Gita, everyone must engage in some sort of activity in the material world. But actions can either bind one to this world or liberate one from it. By acting for the pleasure of the Supreme without selfish motives, one can be liberated from the law of karma, action and reaction, and attain transcendental knowledge of the Self and the Supreme. When we chant shlokas, when we sing bhajans, when we dance, and when we get lost in the Bhakti Yoga, we feel so happy. When we do Ashtanga Yoga, which is a mechanical meditative practice which controls the mind and senses and focuses concentration on the Paramatma, the Supreme Soul, the form of the Lord, which is situated in our heart. This practice culminates in Samadhi. Lord Krishna is the supreme truth, the supreme cause and sustaining force of everything, both material and spiritual. Advanced souls surrender unto Him in devotion. All of us were chanting the Mahamantra Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And it was non-stop. We kept chanting this Mahamantra as the Mangalarti was happening at the temple. As the Bhagavad Gita quotes, Lord Krishna granted Arjuna divine vision and revealed his spectacular, unlimited form as the cosmic universe. Thus, he conclusively establishes his divinity. Krishna explained that his own all-beautiful human-like form is the original form of Godhead. One can perceive this form only by pure devotional service. All of us were lost in the Bhakti Yoga because Bhakti Yoga is the purest devotional service to Lord Krishna. It is the highest and the most expedient means for attaining pure love for Lord Krishna, which is the highest end of spiritual existence. Friends, every Krishna Janmashtami, let's try to do something new. Let's learn something new. Let's start reading Bhagavad Gita. Let's start reading our spiritual texts like Srimad Bhagavat. Let's start our life from a new perspective. Friends, every day let's start by listening to the shlokas of Vishnu Sahasranam. And if we can chant as well, then the whole day will be so positive. And as we end the day, let's do some bhajans, let's dance, let's sing, and let's forget the entire day's tiredness by doing so. By moving our feet, by dancing, and by singing the Lord's songs, we feel so happy. And let's continue doing that. And let's see, 1 year, there will be so much of difference in our life. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Let this mantra continue as we do the daily chores, because the powerful mantra will keep us going. And this is what I felt when I visited and when I celebrated this Janmashtami. Friends, this is how the temple looked from outside at 12 p.m. It was well lit and we were all there wishing one another a very happy Krishna Janmashtami. Prasad was served and people who had fasted, they started the next day with Mahaprasad, but some continued the fast. And this is how the temple looked. Everyone had a tilak of chandan, and I was just chanting Hare Krishna, and I was thanking Lord Krishna for presenting such a awesome day. And thank you, Srini, for taking me to the temple. And thank you, friends. And Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And happy Gokulashtami, happy Krishna Janmashtami to you all, friends. Hare Krishna.